Welcome back to every NES game. I'm Slider, and this week we're looking at Bubble Bobble. We bubble our bubble, the bubble, blah, blah, blah. That's a good introduction for this game. No, but seriously, this is a kind of well-known little old NES game. I think if you know anything about this game, it's probably this little dinosaur dude here. You've probably seen this character somewhere. Like dying. No, but seriously, in this little one-screen platformer, you thought they moved past them after by the time we got to the NES. Nope! Little one-screen platformer thing. Shoot bubbles at enemies, they drop fruit if you bump into them after they're bubbled. And then on to the next level. It's very simple. Kind of impressively so. Now, the bubbles that miss, the enemies also just stick around. I'm not entirely sure what they do with you. Leave them around long enough. Our last enemy, and get that fruit. And we're dragged to the next level. It's a simple little game. I'm not sure if it was at arcades, but I would assume so. Just because of what type of game it is. Also, it is a two-player game. That also makes me think that. That being said, I have seen games like this, like old school games like this, but the level design is not nearly as interesting. I'll give them credit for that. They actually took some advantage of having interesting environments in terms of where you have to jump, among other things. Even though it's like super simple still. It is fun to like combo enemies rapidly. If you do that, they drop different fruits and veggies here. Honestly, I think they might mostly be veggies. And it gets bubbles that stick around after you defeat all the enemies turn into crystals. This also give you quite a bit of points. It's a point game. Gotta get lots of points. Gotta get that high score. And there's that weird item. Turns into Sonic, basically. Just run around, rolling around at the speed of sound. Though it is a bit hard to control it. Different looking bubbles that give you these powers. And yeah, this is basically the game. Now we have ghosts! Yeah. And kind of like the original Mario Bros, the last enemy that's around changes color and turns into a more aggressive version of the enemy. Got all of them in one combo. Peppers and grapes! The best combination. I mean, yeah, there's really nothing to say. What is the... Oh, I guess it's the ghost enemy. Come on, try to rapid fire... no, got me. And game over. But thankfully, like the last game we played, you can continue right back where you were. If you want. You can even choose what round you're at. That's nice. The only problem, which is not really a problem that matters, is that you lose your score. No, I don't remember how or where, but I have played this before. I just remember that. I just trying to remember exactly where. We got some bubbles with letters in them. Already got the letter in, now let's get the letter T! Got enough points for a 1-up, I guess. This is really one of the most basic type of games we've showcased so far, I think. But it is fun and fairly well made. Now, if you heard about this game anytime recently, it's because it was one of the games on the NES Classic Edition, or the NES Mini, or whatever it's called where you live. AKA that thing you could never find to buy, ever. Yeah. By the way, I realized way too late that that isn't a bottomless pit. You can just fall down there. Looks like a smiley face, except his mouth was replaced with pinball things. Flippers. What are these enemies, anyway? They look like someone took out the eyes from, like, mini whales. I'm assuming that's not what they actually are. 10! Yay? Why should I be... Am I supposed to be excited about the letter... the number 10? Should I be excited about game over? Probably not. Of course, we also lost 10. So that's a shame. I guess. Ah, we already died twice. That's also a shame. And we got the umbrella with warps us 5 levels ahead. This one has a key for a level. And we died again. I will say, if you didn't know better, that part where you grab the umbrella would almost seem like a glitch. Like, the way it just moves you across the levels just doesn't seem natural in any way. But yeah, that was Bobble. It's a simple, fun game. Which, I think his manga's said before. Or suggested before. Are a lot of the best NES games so far. It's just been, like, really simple games that just happen to be done well. Instead of games trying to be remotely complicated in any way. That's usually where things start to fail with these games. At least it seems that way.